Hi, my name is Sam Lage. I'm an avid fisherman and pro staffer for Mack's Lures and Anglo West TV. I'm going to show you a little bit about the Humdinger. It's a great lure. I've been using it for years, and now the half ounce just came out with a bunch of new colors, and I wanted to show you those. I've got some clips back at Pyramid Lake and on Lake Berryessa, running both the 1/8 ounce and the 1/2 ounce Humdinger. Hope you enjoy it. You can get both products at AngloWestTV.com and MaxLure.com.
Humdinger.
My real estate broker. She requires us to do goals and for us to survive for 3 months and not have to work. And so that he was playing for 20 years.
He's not a monster, but he's a fighter.
And I'm just finally that slow learner. After 20 years, I decided that it was time and things had to be different.
Okay, so here's a few of the Humdingers that I carry in my tackle box. And it looks a little extreme. It's because it is. I have a terrible sickness. Anyway, this is only half. I just cleaned out my tackle box and my Humdinger section and gave half of them to Captain Gary, who now hopefully is utilizing these things. Anyway, I want to show you what I carry and what I use. My favorite ones, and these things have been around forever, both the 1/8 ounce and the 1/2 ounce. New colors just came out on the 1/2 ounce, which is new and exciting, and they are fabulous, and I'll show you those in a second. Starting off with the original ones, some of the favorites that I like are the orange with the gold sparkle. These are deadly. On down to the blue. This is the Precious Metal series, one of my favorite. In fact, when I met the famous Gary Morales from Mack S Tackle back in, I think, '02, he handed me a burnt orange Precious Metal 1/8 ounce Humdinger and a burnt orange sling blade. We ran these up in the Pitt River when the plankton was in, and unbelievable. We caught just a ton of trout on this thing. Awesome, awesome. Silvers, I like the silvers. They have their time during the day. The 1/2 ouncers, some of the originals, the silver with the blue sparkle, the orange, black, chartreuse. The new colors this year, the Fire Tiger, which is a phenomenal color, and they did a great job painting these things. This is the Barbarian Nightmare that Anglo West TV put out in conjunction with Mack S Tackle. The Redhead, this is a really nice one. The Trout Pattern. Those are some of the new colors that you can get at AngloWestTV.com or MaxTackle.com. This was the UV series. I carry a few of these things, and they too have their time, depending on what the day is like. Blacks, of course, love running blacks. This is the Shad pattern. This thing has been phenomenal. I like running it by itself with no attractor ahead of it. And there's a knot that I tie on this that I'll show you later in the show here on how to get the best action out of this thing. If you attach a clip to it, it just kills the action. This one, well, actually got me second place in '04 at Shasta Tournament when Captain Gary and I ran this thing and got some really nice trout on it. Right down to the Captain America. These are probably my three favorite. The Barbarian Nightmare, both 1/8 ounce and 1/2 ounce, Anglo West TV, Captain America, and the Shad Pattern, three of my most productive.
Wow, I got my drag almost tight.
Yeah, he's taking it.
Trip on my shoe line. Yeah, he got a pig for sure.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, no scale. I have to have his head.
Oh, God! Look at the girth on that thing! Oh, dude, it's 10 pounds! Holy fuck! Look at that! Oh my God!
Dude, let's get this fish this real quick.
Did 2 duels right here. Doubles.
Okay, I'm going to show you how to tie the loop knot head of the humdinger. And this is a knot you can use for just about anything. I use it on hard baits, all my spoons, crip lure. Pretty effective and easy. I'm using 12-pound fluorocarbon right now. This is a setup I'd use at Pyramid Lake. Fluorocarbon is probably the best because it is very thin and is invisible and is very strong. So first thing you're going to do is we're going to tie an overhand knot. Give yourself plenty of room to give yourself a good tag in. So all you do, just like tying your shoe, bring it down to about right there so we have a loop. That's it. So all we're going to do now is we're going to run this through the head of your lure. Okay? Now you're going to run it through the loop itself, and then you can position this wherever you want your loop, right? So I want it about right here. So all you're going to do now is tie another overhand knot above that. Okay? You can bring it down now. Can you wet it? What you can do is bring your loop up. You can go through your loop again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the loop here. Okay. Now you're going to take your tag in and your main line, and you're going to pull it up. I like just a little bit. That's about perfect for me. You can go wider. You can make your loop longer. Some guys like their loops back here, but this is just enough. Very tight. Take your snips and cut your tag end off of there. And there you have it. This allows this lure to move freely in the water. The action is way better, and fish hit it 10 times better than trying to put a clip on the end of these. Putting a clip works, but it just kills the action.